What's going on? If you're into vintage hats, you're in the right spot. And if you're already subscribed, welcome back. I've been promising this video for a while, and it's finally here. A vintage collection update. We're going to kick things off with my Yankees collection. The collection that started it all, really. This is the first collection update of many kicking things off, but I got the NASCAR hat collection, which is probably the biggest one. I've got a sports specialty laser collection, a Celtics, Bruins, and there may be one more. But without further ado, let's get into these. I'm going to do this in no particular order, so I'm not saving the best for last or anything. It wouldn't be right if I didn't kick it off with the one that I'm wearing right now, which is a Logo 7 1996 World Series between the New York Yankees and the Braves. It's got the iconic World Series patch right there on the back. It's very dirty, and the tag is almost completely faded off. You can barely see that Logo 7 right there. But this is actually the hat that started all of this. My dad gave this to me and when I was younger, and he got this one back in around 96. After the World Series, he got it in New York City. And this was my first vintage hat, and it kind of just snowballed from there. So I had to kick it off with that, and this is the one that I'm rocking because I wear this one all the time. It fits like butter because it's a Logo 7, but I just love this one so much. And probably my second favorite because it's my favorite style of vintage hat. If you've been following the page, you know I love these. It's a Sports Specialties laser. It's got the Sports Specialty tag right there. Crispy. This one's brand new. I'm afraid to wear it because I don't want to get it dirty, but Sports Specialty laser. Yankees are one of those teams that are just really hard to find because they're so expensive, similar to the Raiders and the Lakers, I guess. I'm trying to think of some other teams. But yeah, I think it's just because their success and the legacy of these teams that it just drives the price of their vintage items up. But this one I love, and then here's the alternate version of it, which fits a little more shallow. I'm not sure why, but I wear this one a lot more, as you can see from the inside. I definitely get my wear out of that. And a lot of these came from, I know this navy one came from Ice in My Pinstripes, another vintage collector on Instagram, very well known for his Yankees collection. So if you don't follow him, make sure to hit him up if you want some Yankees hats. And then also, I didn't touch on this. I thrifted this, actually, the Yankees hockey jersey, I guess. There's nothing on the back, but one of my favorite items to wear just around the house because it's so comfortable. I believe it's starter, too. I think it's, yeah. All right, jumping into the second one here. A recent pickup. I think I got this one on I got this one on a live stream. It was a pretty cool moment when I got it. But this is a wool blend Drew Pearson graffiti. There's a couple variants of this, and I have two of them right here. I have a white twill one that I recently made a restoration video on, and I'm not done with it because I still have to reshape it. But this one has the Yankees logo on the side and says New York Yankees all the way around, whereas this one just says Yankees with the big logo. I love this one, and I'm definitely going to be wearing it more. But both of these are Drew Pearson, the legit one. I know there's some counterfeits out there of these. Moving along, here's this one's a Logo 7. It's similar to the Sports Specialties Tri-Power, but this one's I'm going to call this one a Tri-Power or a wraparound, but a pretty unique one. I haven't really worn this one much, but pretty neat. Another unique one, not many red Yankees hats, but this one's got this is the back script. Similar to the script style hats that Sports Specialty makes, they also made these, which has that script blockhead around the back, which is super cool, and it's really cool. And I got this a little too tight, but really cool when you wear them backwards. So there, and then Yankees logo on the side, MLB logo. Yeah, I love this logo right here with the hat on the edge of the Yankees logo. And then we've got the Sports Specialties made in Korea, my favorite tag. We've got two pinstripes here, the iconic Yankees pinstripe. Here's a starter twill, navy pinstripes. These are printed on. There's a Sports Specialty version that I don't have that I actually almost got that has the the pinstripes stitched in, which is pretty neat. This one's starter made in Korea, that starter logo on the back. And then another pinstripe, but it is MLB genuine merchandise. I think Twins Enterprise made this. It doesn't really say on the tag, or it's just really faded. You can't see that, but monster logo, massive logo, whatever you want to call it. Huge Yankees logo on the front, little on the side, and then kind of a spell out text right there on the back. This is a really cool one. I mean, I'm going to say that for all of these just because they're all really cool. This one fits a little taller. I'm not a huge fan of the fit, but I just love this hat posted up in my collection. I'm sure the more that I wear it, the more it'll form to my head. Similar to this one. This one is actually, I'd say, the most worn out of all of them. It's got the Derek Jeter. It's kind of a tie right now. I wear these kind of interchangeably. Because I've already got them dirty, I don't feel bad wearing them. But this one is Twins Enterprise with the MLB Players Association patch right here. And then Derek Jeter #2 with the signature. This one, the color is sort of fading on it because I have worn it so much. I just love the fit of these. And it's simple. You can wear it with anything. But funny story about this hat. When I got it, I soaked it. This was very early on when I started Premium 32. I soaked it in the water for a little too long, and I really learned my lesson because when I moved it around, the water just turned completely red, which was the strangest thing. You can see it's a little red on the inside, but I think it's because the navy blue that this hat was dyed in was not made from like a black material. It was dyed in like a really deep red. I don't know how they made it, but somehow that's what happened, and I thought it ruined it, but thankfully nothing happened. But let's move on to the other stack over here. I'd say one of the most expensive hats in the collection right here is a New York Yankees Jagged Edge made by Drew Pearson. Such a unique hat with the stitching all over it. New York Yankees, and then the logo on the back. This one fits a little smaller, so I don't wear it too often, and it just is a lot. I believe there's a little crack on the front of the brim too, but I think I can shape that out. I really haven't given it much work, but I just love this hat so much. I've gotten some pretty high offers, but I just love this. Is kind of just a staple in my collection right now. As I said, there's no particular order in this, so there's just a couple. I got a couple ones right here. This one is a #1 apparel, New York Yankees, and then Yankees on the back. Here's another one that I got from my dad. He handed down to me along with the OG, which I showed, Subway Series, the year 2000, new era. Usually I don't collect many hats past 2000, but those early 2000 years, you can't really pass up. I also get some good wear out of this one. It's a nice wool material. I've had a few of these in my time. I thought I had two, but right now I only have one. It is a plain logo on the front, so it's easy to wear with anything, but it's got all the World Series on one side, or half of them, and the other half on the other side, because you can't fit them all on, give them their own patch, but a really, really cool World Series hit on the back. I love wearing this. I used to wear it all the time, but I just have some other ones that I get more wear out of. Here's a Buffalo cap, New York Yankees. I don't know what you call this one. I call this the Miles Teller because he wore the Phillies version of this to a Phillies game one time, and it was all over social media. So when I found the Yankees version, I had to hold on to it. All right, now for the Sports Specialty script. So I've got a couple variants of these, starting with probably the classic and my favorite. I don't have any wool. These are all twill. But we've got a white double line script. The single line is like this Vikings one right here, where it's just got the single not outlined font. But this one's got blue with that red outline, so it's a double line. Yankees logo, nothing on the back. And then Sports Specialties made in Korea tag. A little bit of wear, because when I go to Yankees games, This is my go-to. And then two very similar ones. We've got the navy version of the one I just showed, and then an even darker navy blue. This one looks like it's a newer hat. It is still Sports Specialties, but this is one of the newer generation ones. It's got like a thicker tap, thicker brim, and just thicker material, which is pretty nice. However, I think this is when after Nike bought them, so it's kind of got a little Nike feel to it, which I know some people won't put a ton of value on, but it's still Sports Specialties, and I still love it. Similar to how American Needle made some newer versions, that red American Needle tag isn't as valuable as some of the other ones. All right, we've only got a couple left, and as I said, they're not in any particular order, so these are kind of random. This one I had a lot of people hitting me up to see if I was selling, but this one is I thought it was Champion, but it's got a logo athletic tag on the inside. New York, or just Yankees baseball with the MLB logo. Very simple, nothing else. That's it. And the logo athletic tag, made in Taiwan. We've got a fitted Yankees that doesn't even fit me. It was my dad's. New Era. And then down to the last two. This one I recently had at a flea market, and I had it listed for 25 bucks. So it's still on the website if you're watching this soon enough, but it may not be on there anymore if you're too late. So this one is for sale. I will say a lot of these I'm collecting because I'm such a big Yankees fan, but you never know. Now that I'm doing this video and showing it off, I may let up a couple. But the last one here, I should have saved a better one for last, but this one is a really cool one. It's Yankees Flames with the stitched brim, and then it says On Fire on the back. This one's really cool. However, it is a youth size, so when I got it, it was kind of a lot of Yankees hats that I got at a time. And as you can see, this one is tiny and definitely doesn't fit. So if you need a youth hat, let me know. But that does it for today's video. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to like and comment below what you want to see next. I got a couple collections that I'm eager to do. I've got the Sports Specialty Laser one. I've got about 30 of those right now, and it's just building by the day. I've got the NASCAR collection, which is massive right now. Bruins and Celtics, which I'm slowly building up also. And you never know, I may have a Chicago Bulls. I've got a little collection here, but just comment below what you want to see. The reason I started with the Yankees is because someone commented on my last video when I asked, what do you want to see next? So I really do read those comments. I respond to everyone. So with that, have a nice day. Make sure to follow on Instagram.